Hi boys and girls, hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be creating a foil sculpture and then do a gesture drawing of our sculpture. This is inspired by several artists, one being Edgar Degas, the other Albert Gomete, and the last artist is Henry Moore. And you can go onto your Flipgrid and discover more about these artists in your Google Doc and pick the fun read aloud book called Degas and the Little Dancer, which talks about how Degas made a sculpture of a beautiful ballerina called Marie. So have fun, enjoy learning about these artists and making your foil sculpture and your drawing. Look forward to looking at your artwork in the response page in Flipgrid. Have fun, see you later.
The materials you'll need are drawing paper, Sharpie marker, pencil, scissors, tinfoil, flashlight, glue. Hot glue works best if the parents help you. Colors like crayons, colored pencils, markers, pastels, or paint. To start, you'll need to tear off a 12 by 12 piece of tinfoil. You may have your parents help you with this. Once you have your tinfoil, then you're going to mark the top and the bottom for places to cut. It needs to be about 4 inches in from the side at the top. So count over 1, 2, 3, 4, and then make a mark. And then you need 4 more, which gets you to the 8. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make a mark. So you have 2 marks at the top, creating 3 equal spaces. 1, 2, 3. Now you're going to mark at the bottom, but this is going to be cut in half. So you're going to make a mark at the 6-inch mark. So count over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then make a mark at the bottom. And then you're going to have 2 equal spaces, 1, 2 at the bottom. Now you're going to find the 5-inch mark, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on your ruler. Line up with the first mark at the top. You're going to draw a straight line down, 5 inches from the top. At 5 inches, make a mark, and then draw a line straight down from the top, 5 inches long. Then move over to your next mark and do the same thing, 5 inches down from the top. Now at the bottom, you're going to do the same thing, 5 inches up from the bottom. So make a mark at 5 inches and then draw a line up 5 inches from the bottom. Then you have 3 marks. You're going to cut on those lines with the scissors. This is creating the shape of the body. Your piece of tinfoil resembles a body. Head, arm, the other arm, leg, and the other leg. So you're going to start taking your tinfoil and you're going to start to pinch these shapes very carefully so that the tinfoil doesn't tear. It'll tear easily. So pinch them from the sides very gently and slow, forming one leg. Then work on the next leg. Pinch it to shape the other leg. Now you have a leg and another leg. So you have 2 legs. Now start working on the arm. Pinch out the side very easily, and then you have 1 arm on this side. Now work on the other side. Take that piece of tinfoil and pinch it together very gently, creating the other arm. So now you have 2 legs and 2 arms. Now you're going to work on the head to form a ball for the head. The center is the torso. So before you do the head, kind of squish the center in to create the torso of your figure. Now you can work on the head. Form the head into a ball and kind of squish it together in the shape of a ball. And then kind of pinch under the ball to start forming the neck a little bit. So once you have the body, work on trying to get these a little bit thinner. So just work on pinching each of the arms and legs a little bit tighter to get thinner arms. Now I'm squishing in the neck area under the head just to get the neck a little bit thinner as well. And this creates your person. The arms are a little long, so I'm going to cut those off. And now I have a tinfoil person. And now I can start thinking about what action I would like to create out of my tinfoil person. I'm going to be trying to recreate a ballerina. So I made a tinfoil skirt to fit around my person. You can make any kind of person. It doesn't have to be a ballerina. Whatever is your favorite activity. Maybe you like basketball, baseball, soccer, maybe like playing an instrument. You can make your person into any kind of action figure you'd like. So once you decide on what you would like to make, you can add fun little details. This is the skirt for my ballerina. So I just take the long piece of tinfoil and kind of fold it over to create the top of the skirt, and then I'm going to pinch it together at the top just to start making it curve a bit so it gets closer or more narrow at the waist when I put it onto the body. Once I have my accessory made, like a skirt, bat, ball, whatever it is your person's going to be wearing or holding, and then just add it on to the body. Just pinch it on or tape it on, whatever you need to do. Once you have the person made, then think of a fun action that your person can be doing. Since mine is a ballerina, I'm going to try to bend her arms into different ballerina poses to create a certain action figure. But you can create any kind of action figure. Maybe your person's holding a baseball bat or trying to swing a bat. So what would their arms look like in that particular action? Or maybe they're holding an instrument or kicking a soccer ball. So try to recreate an action. If you need to, you can enlist a family member to have them be your model and stand in that pose so you know what it to look like. And you can try to manipulate the tinfoil to look like your model, how their arms are, how their legs are. Have fun creating your tinfoil model. Once you completed making your person, then you're going to attach it to a base. The base I chose is just a lid. This is a peanut butter jar lid. You can use any lid. Then enlist the help of your parents, and if you have hot glue, that works best. Put a little hot glue on the center of the lid, and then place your tinfoil person in the glue to dry. Once it's set up, then it's fine. Please be safe. Do not touch the hot glue while it's still hot. Please make sure your parents help you with this step. Please don't do it on your own. Another way to attach your base is just to wrap it with tinfoil and then wrap a little bit around the leg, and it should hold both of them together. You could always add a drop of Elmer's glue to make extra sure that it stays. Now we're going to create gesture drawings onto your drawing paper. You'll need to get your flashlight. Set it up in front of your model, creating a shadow or a cast shadow onto your drawing paper. Then carefully take a pencil or a Sharpie marker and trace around the shadow. Be careful not to bump the flashlight or your shadow will dance across the page. If you like, you can choose to do another gesture drawing. Just take your tinfoil sculpture and move them into a different position, and then follow the same procedure and outline the shadow that's cast. Your shadow can even overlap or be on top of your other drawing. This could create a fun abstract drawing. Have fun creating many gesture drawings or just the fun first drawing. Have fun, be creative. some fun colors. You can use anything you like: crayons, colored pencils, markers, oil pastels, or paint. I chose to use oil pastels. When I was thinking about what colors to choose, I remembered the color wheel and how 3 colors make up the primary colors. Can you guess what those are? You're right, blue, yellow, and red. So I wanted each of my 3 drawings to be one of those colors. So the first one was done in blue, the middle one I am finishing up in yellow, and the last one I'm going to be doing in red. You may have noticed that it didn't color in some of the areas. Well, I decided where the 2 ballerinas overlap, I'm going to choose another color. So if I was to mix blue and yellow together, I'm going to get a secondary color. Can you guess what that is? You're right, green. So where the blue ballerina and the yellow ballerina overlapped, or on top of each other, I colored in those areas green. Now, where the yellow ballerina and the red ballerina overlap, what color, if you mix those 2 colors, do you get as a secondary color? You're right, orange. So, where the red and the yellow overlap, I am now going to color those areas in with orange. Edgar Degas was a master artist. He created the sculpture called Little Dancer of 14 Years in 1881. He loved to paint and sculpt, and in a book called Degas and the Little Dancer, a story about Edgar Degas, you can learn how he sculpted a little girl who was a ballerina by the name of Maria. Have fun making your tin foil sculptures dance across your paper.